Guys, welcome back to Healthy Mind Health Student Health Podcast. Here we have a conversation on student health and mental wellness. And today we are giving you another episode power packed with a lot of ideas and solutions. So today I'm here with a very great and beautiful lady, and her name is Debbie. Debbie, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Cletus Deborah, a student of UNISEC.
So Debbie, we are happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So Debbie, have you been in before under pressure?
I've been under pressure before and it's overwhelming and it can make you do something out of.
And how were you able to come out of it?
Before I answer that, I would say everybody has their own way of handling pressure. The way I handle my pressure is not definitely the way you're going to handle yours. You know, sometimes that I'll be under so much pressure. It's either I cry, depending on the pressure. It's either I cry, or I sleep, or I just play a song and I start dancing to it. Then, before you know, get yourself right, pray. So it depends on the circumstances.
Okay. What are the pressure that you think students face that people don't really see?
If I say financial pressure, everybody will be like, we all know student needs money. But let me say expectations from family. There are some students that you see in school that their parents go beyond to send to school, and what they expect from that child is beyond what you expect. You know, many parents will be like, I'm sending you to school to become something tomorrow, but now that parent is going to be expecting that once my child graduates, he or she is going to live them from poverty. So now, imagine me now being in school now. Apart from getting the degree, now start thinking, how will I get the white collar job? How will I make source of living? How will I make my parents proud? It doesn't just end. It doesn't just end. So, but most parents believe so much in their children. So that family expectation is a very big pressure that students really talk about. So people write the exam, crying, I didn't pass, I didn't it's one of the big pressure that students have.
Is there any other pressure that you think somebody has around you has been in and that person can feel it? Is there any other pressure? You know, students face a lot of pressure in school. Yeah. Is there any scenario that you can use, for example, for us?
Let me say low self-esteem.
Yes, it's true. A lot of students, that low self-esteem is dealing with
A lot of students have low self-esteem and a lot of students want to belong. Let me just say lack of confidence. But let me talk about the low self-esteem first. That low self-esteem is, let's use our department for example. You know, in our department, there are set of people that will be like, you don't see them in class. But the few times you see them in class, they look well, they wear some kind of expensive clothes, they dress fine. And you that you do come to the class every time and do everything, you know, be like, these girls or these boys does not come to class every day, but they look so different. What am I missing? You start looking down on yourself that it's like I'll stop coming to class, so it's like I'll stop putting more effort. Let lecturers be saying me only on exam day. That low self-esteem has put students in a place where they are not supposed to be. It has made students start thinking, start doing things that they've not even thought of doing. That you see some students will be like, I just want to belong, start doing hard drugs, some start sleeping with men for money. I'm not judging them, but there are many students that deal with low self-esteem. It's a very big pressure. Apart from your appearance, maybe if you are the type that you show your friend your results, it can also bring a very low self-esteem because it's not been a situation whereby I don't attend class, we attend class, my results.
and it's a pressure. Very
It's better than you that attend class. You start thinking that
what am I not?
so that low self-esteem is a problem. I noticed students, I've seen some people that will go always act like my friend is doing this, my friend is doing that, my friend is doing this, so I'm not to start looking down on themselves and start frustrating themselves. It's really a pressure.
Wow. What about relationship? Do you think relationship is a pressure to students?
It's social media is not real. Social media is not real. You know, many students that was me, I don't really tag relationship as a very sure because with what's going on social media, I think out of 100 things that is happening on social media in terms of relationship aspects, 90 are fake. Yes, now, because you might tell me now that you have a boyfriend, and tomorrow you give a vendor to deliver flower to you in the name of your boyfriend.
Telling you.
So why will I kill myself on that life? So just many students just don't want to have boyfriend, don't want to have girlfriend. So I want a relationship with pressure.
Do you think lecturers and academic staff, they are pressures to students?
Actually, I've been in that ship before. There's this exam I wrote by year 2 first semester. Yes, year 2. I read for that exam. In short, I was supposed to have been in that exam, but I just had 59.
What are you not telling me?
So I felt very bad. I was like, why? Like, is that one man going to kill this woman? I'm like, is this one man going to kill this woman? Like, just one mark. That'll give me B. Why? Why you eat it now?
Woman.
So pressure is just like, I don't know if you're in school the day they, I don't want to mention it, the day they I'll use the word embarrass a boy for wearing a ring. Yeah, I don't know if you're in school. So around me, people were talking that the woman does not have the right to talk to that boy. Then I told them something that we are supposed to wear our uniform, and on our uniform they don't allow scarf. They don't allow anklet. So if any lecturer now see me putting on my anklet and start talking to me, I have the right to question them. Not in your class. I'm not putting on a badminton uniform. I am outside class. You just have that right inside the class. So I told the boy that I'm not against you piercing your ear. But when you are coming to class, when you are coming to like school, or you are coming to a class, just remove your earring. Then if you are putting on your earring outside that class, because that the lecturer sees you outside the class, she won't question you because she doesn't mind it. But you're in her class with your earring. So she has the right to send you out of that class because of your inappropriate dress. But I was told that people should not say such a thing. That we are done that in our class.
So, do you think that students not reading on time, not covering up their book, is part of the thing that brings up pressure during it?
Yes, it is. When you have an Wikipedia to read for one stupid course, and you start reading it the night before the exam, cannot cover it. Nah, cannot cover it. Even no matter how bad you are in cram, cannot still cover it. Because the lecturers, some lecturers that you can't predict their exam. Yes. So if you read ahead of time, maybe we have from now to August to write our examination. So now, if we now start reading our theories that we have to go and read, now if you start, we have 8 theories. Imagine from now to the end of the course, you're able to cover 2 theories. You have about 4 left or 5 left. Then in July, not divide that so like, but we have 4 weeks left. So now divide it. Even if you're not able to grab everything, at least when you enter the hall, you can write with confidence. Even if you want to ask someone from the last year, this is giving you a wrong answer, you'll be like, no, it's already. You have an idea. But reading a night before an exam, number one, you'll be tensed. Because once you see the paper, that tension and erase everything that you read before that night. Because you know, there's how our brain works. Our brain digests information. So let's maybe you are cramming, you cannot cram that into your stomach. So our brain digests information. So now, before like we were able to even know what health is in WHO, it was not just cram it immediately. We have to digest. So even if you don't give the full meaning of health in WHO, when someone just asks what is it, like a state of your brain will give you the remaining information that you need. So that's reading that you back all your book and just read it before exam is attention.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So, do you think the society expects a lot from the students?
Yeah, they do. Society do. Once people around you, your family, your friends, social media, yes, that you're looking at mission, want you to change the way you live, the sense of business. You be like, you're in higher institution now, stop talking like this, stop breathing like this, stop dressing like this. They expect more from us actually. Because like you said, we are the leaders of tomorrow. So they actually for that word to come out, leaders of tomorrow, they expect more.
Wow, thank you. What are the expectations that you think?
There are many expectations, but what I would say is we students are even the one corrupting society. Because they just expect us that when going to school, focus on education. You know, there's something my mom used to say that when you want to eat something, eat it when it's very ripe. So when they are questioning, you tell them that this food that I'm eating is very ripe. Imagine me now that they ask me to come to school. And I leave my school. I'm discussing with a man. And I get belay. Or tomorrow, God forbid, they'll see my picture somewhere that they are removing one of my organs. I was one that looked for trouble. Even if the act is wrong, but I was the one that is it. So the society expects we students that once you are coming to school, focus on your education, and when you are out, and live the life you want to live. They expect a very good behavior from us. They expect good grades, well mannered.
And the problem now is that the student that they are expecting a lot from, they are doing otherwise.
They are doing otherwise. But me, I don't want to judge anybody because we all have a different upbringing.
Do you think that someone can change the way they were brought up?
Yes. That's it.
That's with you. I like that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Because if you see that this thing is not working here, have to change. Start with you. There's this saying that if you go to Roman,
Yes.
like Roman, so if you see that this your behavior is not sitting here, change it. That does not mean you should change and go to the negative aspect of it. If you are changing, change positive.
Exactly. Just like, let me give an example. I'm the only girl. I grew up with Mr. Boys. And all my life, I've not lived alone. When I got admission, I told my parents that I don't want to have a roommate. And they were like, how will you cope? I said, they should not go. And I started believing that this house I'm staying. I'm staying with my family. So you understand? So I had to now adapt to my environment. I started adapting to the things of Oka. Like I've not been to Anambra before. School that brought me. So if I was not able to adapt, I'll have a problem because it will affect me.
Mentally, emotionally.
So if you want to change your upbringing, don't start with even the highest philosophy will not change unless you are ready.
The best victory is victory over self. So much. Do you think that students, why they are facing financial struggle, is because they are not able to handle their finance very well?
Just imagine me now doing business now. And tomorrow I thought I don't have money. You say I'm sponging my money. You didn't say that because let me say you come to school 4 times a week. And translation now is very expensive. Definitely I will not trek to school. No matter how poor I am, I will not trek to school. Because before I'll be able to trek from where I'm staying to school, trust me, I'll be stressed for the class.
And you come late.
Apart from I can wake up early to trek, but imagine you trekking for almost an hour coming to a class.
They will be scattered.
But let's say I just want to do it really, not under pressure or circumstances. Just imagine me trekking to school for an hour, coming to a class that starts by 9 o'clock to 2 p.m. Another me trekking, maybe I did not eat. I cannot pay attention.
My table face on the way.
I would turn that class to a nuisance.
Wow.
Yes, now because okay now, not that I did not eat, maybe because I was not able to wake up and prepare something. and I just really want to trade. Anything can happen to anybody. And after checking, first class, second class, third class, first class, yeah, done. Trust me, I won't get it.
Hey, I used to hear this thing that some students, when they send their money to management school for their upkeep, when they see their friends buying things, that kind of, they will now buy it. Do you think that thing is necessary? What do you have to tell them?
Everybody wants to feel yeah, everybody wants to feel just like me, I have my cravings. My cravings are very, very high. That sometimes I always let my cut my tongue. I'll be like, Deborah, you don't have money for this today. Don't eat it. But when you are not able to afford some, just don't allow anybody around you make you to pray for that thing, so that you will not end up regretting your action. Okay? When you know that your parent does not have plates and you feel that you're craving for shawarma, and the money they give you that week is just 20. If you want to eat a very tasty shawarma, it costs like 7,000 or 5,000. Then parfait, 5,000. Let me say 11,000 down, and that week has not started. And you don't have gas.
You don't even know if your culture will tell you to pay this or that.
And you don't have gas. And you don't have ingredients to cook anything. You just have 10,000. Me, I would just advise so, because life now one. If you have a very good friend, you can just, if the shawarma is 5,500, if I bring maybe 2,500, bring 3,000, you can divide it into two. I've been to shawarma.
What if you don't even
Have somebody.
Yes. I'm telling you. You will eat it later.
Later, in large quantities.
I'm telling you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I really appreciate your ideas and everything.
You're welcome.
Is there anything you have to tell them on how to handle academic pressure, everything, the pressures, the hidden pressure that they pass through that we don't really talk about, or even anyhow you've handled your own and it worked for you?
Imagine someone that is staying in school just for how many months? We're paying rent of 400k, 350k in a cubicle. You'll be dragging well.
There's no even like.
And you'll be swimming to go to your room.
Oh, it's painful.
So you see that there are pressures, apart from paying, there are pressures that come with being a student. It doesn't just end with you paying your school fees. There are more to it. Don't you drink water? Don't you eat? If you are not healthy, you won't write the exam.
Yes.
If you are not healthy, you won't be able to come to lectures.
You're mentally,
your cognitive brain self will not receive whatever the lecturer is telling you. You won't adapt, you won't assimilate. Because this our body immune service engine. Imagine someone coming to the school and at the end of the person failed, but he or she has not noticed. Not even that the person does it's not intelligent. So there are many things to face. The pressures are much, you can't count them. You can never talk about them if they finish. It's not possible. I might be going through a different pressure as many students, and I'm going through a different one. So it must be a financial pressure. It must not be academic pressure. It may be a pressure of you cannot work for a while, or you cannot stand for a while because of your health condition. You see us coming to class and there's no chair.
that chair. You know that I stood up one day in class because there was no chair.
Now imagine if you had a health condition that would not permit you to stand for a while, and you don't want to tell your fellow students, you don't want to tell the lecturer teaching, and you just faint. That is your pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. That I don't just point financial pressure as just one of so it's actually a key one, but they are still tiny things. But imagine not like doing exam, and you have exam 1 week, each day you have one paper, each day you have one paper, each day you have one paper, and there is no light, no even light to even charge the rechargeable batteries, and it's a pressure.
And that's why some people, that will be on them too much, is because that will press them too much because they did not read on time. Imagine not reading anything and you
even if you read on time, imagine you having 5 paper in a week at once.
That one is very
It's a pressure. There are many students that that before they're able to understand it, they repeat them. Give them time. Imagine you're offering, at least you've offered 13 courses before now. There's many pressure.
So, what do you have to tell our audience?
Do I have anything to say?
Yeah. Any advice?
I'll just say, in any circumstances you see yourself, in any pressure you're going through, it can be overwhelming, but suicide prevention.
Never!
You have beautiful things to say acquiring life.
Yes.
You know, there is no story. There's no success without the story.
Yes.
There's no story about the story. So, in everything we go through in life, I think there's always an end to it. But don't allow yourself to be that end. Committing suicide is not an option. There are pressures that you'll be going through, and if you can't talk to someone beside you, pray. Just sit down, like you just carry a stool. If you are staying alone, if you're not staying alone, just carry a stool or carry a chair. If you are comfortable in your church, just carry, like, remove the chair from where the chair is. You can take it to front of the altar, stand there, and start saying, God, let's have conversation. Start crying, start praying. But I wouldn't love any student to commit suicide. You know the pain that you're carrying on your parents. I love it. So I always pray, always talk to people. There are many people out there that are willing to help. Just that we might not be able to find them easily. But there are many people out there that are willing to help. Not to put yourself in a position where you regret. But there are many students that have HIV. They didn't plan for it. They didn't wish for it. It just happened. So let's take everything one step. Let's be easy on ourselves. Talking to all gender, let's be easy on ourselves. In everything we are doing, we should just be easy on ourselves. There should not be any pressure. We are beautiful without lashes. We are beautiful without nails. We are beautiful without an iPhone. You are beautiful just the way you are. But you have to tell yourself that you are beautiful before you'll be able to know that truly be a beautiful person and a handsome person. Let's not pressure ourselves too much. It's just 4 or 5 years. And those people that you are looking at, especially on iPhone, you might not see them again. You might not see them again. If you love, my mom will tell you that if you love mango and you don't have money for it, go and work and get it. The work might not be easy. If you're just like me, doing business and school, it's very demanding. But one will not suffer for one. I just pray that we all conquer everything we are going through. Definitely conquer. And we'll be that superhero, our parents, our family, our sponsors.
Thank you so much. So guys, we have come to the end of this section, and I'm very happy to have you guys here. I'm very happy that you guys stayed. Thank you so much. See you in our next episode. Bye.